I'll be conducting or demonstrating is known as separation. So here I have a 5 plant. This is basically what I planted for the home base project. Well, it got a little big. So basically the separation process is basically we take these, as you can see here, separating it and taking it off individually. So you can see you get about 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, about 7 different plants you could get if it's separated. So basically right now separating it here. This is to, so basically that's the process here, separation. So after I separate these, I'm just going to take them and transplant them back again into something into a separate container. So that is basically it right here, separation. So I'm going to do the next propagation method, which is propagation by cutting. So the material I have here is basically I cut a bottle and put some Promex in it. This could be my growing medium, and I just wet the Promex until I using a bag. So after covering it so that the cutting will dry out, I'm using a surgical blade to cut the cutting, and then after I cut the cutting, I'm gonna be using some root gel to dip the cutting in it. So what I'm gonna what cutting I'm gonna be using? I'm gonna be using this here. I have no other tree right now around, so this is what I'm using. Okay, so the first step I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take the cutting from this marijuana tree here. So I'm gonna make the cuts from about here around here. Right now I have nobody to hold the phone, so right. Now a bit of slant. Next step is to method that dip it in rooting hormone. So that's the rooting hormone right here. Bring it across here, rooting hormone. Dip it in some of the rooting gel. Make sure to get enough on it. Nice. Next step now, that's gonna take it, stick it into here, stick it into there. Nice. After I do that, I'm just gonna take this plastic bag. So first of all, I'm going to take you through the process of grafting. Well, the material I have here is basically a surgical blade. The Scion 1 2, and I'm gonna be using this piece of plastic as grafting tape because I have no grafting tape. Okay, so before doing grafting, if I'm doing any grafting, I'm gonna try and make a V to the end of this cyan material here. Well, first of all, I did remove most of the leaves, so I can finish remove the leaves here. 2 3. Also, when selecting your scion, it should at least have, yeah, as you could see, seeing it at these buds shooting out to the end here. So this is the type of sand material you're supposed to use. So back to the making the mango tree first. Well, I find a branch which is almost the size of the sand material, so I'm gonna cut off to the top of here and then graft this onto here, as you can see here. Nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm gonna cut off about here. Nice. See? A little bit off, I'll cut a little lower. The next step for me now is to line up the make sure I get the cambium layer on the scion and the cambium layer on the tree to line up. So I'm gonna show you that now here. So nice. So after I make the V and I make the wedge onto the tree here, trying to get the cambium layer on the tree itself and the cambium layer on the sand material to line up. So as you can see here, it basically, you can say it line up there on this side. Just have to get one side line up on this side. Now do now is take this that I have here. I'm gonna use this white material that I have here as grafting tape. So now that I get the cambium layer on both the cyan and the branch to line up, I'm just gonna use this this paper, this strip here. Well, this is a piece of plastic that we have home here. I don't have a grafting tape. I didn't even have a grafting knife because I don't have any local agro shop at the moment. So what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna wrap this as tight as possible, make sure that both the layers big. So basically, what I'm doing right now, I'm just wrapping the sand material after doing the graft. Well, this can prevent the sand from drying out. So I'm gonna wrap it straight to the top here. It's kinda a bit long, so I'll cut it a little shorter, but you know. Nice. So after I do the graft, I just wrap it. This is completely how it's. Well, this is how it's looking at the moment. In a few weeks, I'll be gonna check it, or if it have any shoots coming out to the top there, to the top of the cyan. I'm gonna if it hold well next week. I'm gonna take off this, not yet completely, and just to make sure that the branch still green. If the branch still green, I know that the branch at least it have contact between the cambium layers here. So I basically did this one out until I see any shoots come out. So this is what I'm going to earlier here. As you can see there as well, this is breadfruit. It have two branches coming up here. Well, it had a tree from before and the tree does dry down. So basically the first step I'm going to do, I'm gonna remove some of these leaves here to get at the bark here. So I'm gonna take off the bark where around here, so we see the color changing a bit. It's a bit brown and green. I don't really want to take off lower down here. Let me see, get focus. Lower down on the tree here, because as you can see down here brown, and most likely the area might not hold here. So I'm going to take off the bark here, and then I'm going to scrape the cambium layer, then put on the plastic. I'm going to go through the process now. So you can see I finished removing the bark from the tree, and now I'm just going to scrape the bark to remove the cambium layer. The reason why I'm going to remove the cambium layer, well, this is where most of the the water and all the nutrients just flow up and go to the top of the chance. So once you scrape the bark, removing the cambium layer, this will now kind of stress the plant. And as you put on the bag now, we're gonna it's gonna act as like if that part of the plant under the soil. So scrape the cambium layer here. Scrape off the cambium layer on these two here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna add some rooting hormone onto the section where I remove the cambium layer. Then I'm gonna put on the bag. So the rooting gel I'm using is Clonex. And so next step now, bag, make a cut, Now I'm just gonna take this, wrap this around the back of the tree and tighten it. Basically this moist already, so this should give the plant enough moisture for it to start to give roots. Make sure you get it tight. Right, so that basically it there. I'm gonna do the next one now. So basically this is it here. I've finished the airline these two breadfruit branches here. As you can see one here. I make sure now I'm tied very tightly so that in case any sunlight or anything wanna get inside it. Next one, this one here too. I did the same thing, and I basically the airline process there. Hopefully within a month or so I should see at least roots. But the next step I was supposed to do was put some foil around this, but I didn't have foil at the moment, so basically I will do that after.